I think for gas right now, the biggest challenge is the topic of decarbonization and the implementation of the Paris Agreement. I think there are very clear targets of the European Union to effectively reduce CO2 emissions by 2050 by some 80 to 95%. That will have an impact on gas, and therefore natural gas has to develop into green gas, into elements like hydrogen, into elements like synthetic methane, and I think it's those innovations that are crucial for the European gas market to develop. I think the important thing in terms of power generation is indeed to make sure that the low-hanging fruits are being caught. When we think about the topic of CO2 emissions and emissions reduction, which is a very crucial topic in Europe, 500 million tons of CO2 could be avoided alone by simply moving from coal-fired generation to gas-fired generation. And I think therefore the focus needs to be on the long-hanging fruits, on the short-term topics that can be achieved, and I think then also we place gas in a long-term role. I mean, clearly the transition of the energy system will lead to a lot more volatility, especially renewables. There will be excess power in the summer, there will be a clear shortage of power in the winter. You need to balance this out. And this is not something you can do with batteries, for example. I mean, batteries are great for short-term sort of flexibility that you need in the system. For long-term flexibility, seasonal storage, the only way to do that is through gas, through hydrogen, through natural gas, through whatever. And therefore, sort of like that needs to be the focus. And without having resolved that issue, the energy transition cannot be successful.